Good morning, everybody. My name is Craig, and I am going to be leading us in the meditation today. I'm a little under the weather, so I apologize in advance if I cough during the meditation. My voice is a little off, but I'm glad to be here with you guys. And the great thing about meditation, one of the many great things about meditation is actually it's great to do when you're sick as well, or if you feel like you're about to get sick. It's really great to and powerful and healing to go inside your body and really bring a lot of presence to your body and being, and it's real way of nourishing the body. And that's one area that I wanted to just briefly mention before we sit today, is that really what meditation is nourishment. It's nourishment for your body, for your soul, for your mind, for your whole being. And there was a big shift that took place when I started to see meditation and experience meditation as nourishment as opposed to something else I had to do. When meditation becomes something you have to do, another thing adding to your list, it can be really difficult to actually sit and develop a consistent practice. And so there was a shift that took place when I started to realize, oh, this is something when I just rest in my own being, which is ultimately what meditation is about, that this is something that's really nourishing. This feels really good. And so to kind of reframe it in your mind as when you go to sit and meditate, that you're just resting in your own presence and really reconnecting to the source of your being, which is a really nourishing and peaceful experience. I think you'll find that it's really a lot easier to begin or to maintain a more consistent practice. So that being said, that's what we're going to do today. We're just going to relax and breathe and rest into our own presence. And with that, let's get started. So just want to invite you to close your eyes if you feel comfortable with that, and go ahead and let yourself just settle in your chair or cushion. Let's just take a couple of big, deep breaths to start off with. Just breathing in and out of our mouths with these nice, big, conscious breaths. Nice, big inhales and exhales, taking in a lot of oxygen. Let's take one more nice, big, conscious breath. Nice, big exhale. And after that last exhale, and go ahead and just return our breathing to its natural flow. We're going to just breathe in and out of our nose for the remainder of the meditation. Again, just letting your body relax and just bringing our attention to the breath wherever we notice our breathing, whether in the chest or the belly or the nose. Just gently bringing your attention to the sensation of breathing. Just noticing the flow of the breath. It's just natural rhythm. Just allowing the breath to be its natural, peaceful flow. And all we're doing is just being present with it. We're not changing it or trying to adjust it in any way. We're just letting it be in its natural rhythm. We're just relaxing into the flow of the breath. Really paying a lot of attention to just the simple act of breathing, just noticing its rhythm, being really mindful of the incoming breath, the outgoing breath. It's really letting yourself be really intimate with your own breathing, really paying attention to what it's like just to relax the body and Just be with the breath. And as you're being present with your breathing, also pay attention and notice your body. Meditation is a very embodied practice. So just notice your felt sense of presence in your body. Just notice the point of contact with your feet on the ground or on the cushion or chair. Notice how the cushion or chair or couch is supporting you, underneath you, and behind your back. Let's just really let yourself feel into your own presence in your body. If there's any tension you might be holding or trying to hold yourself up, go ahead and try and just relax that tension. Again, just let yourself be supported and just be with the breath. Just resting our attention on our own just felt sense of being, our own presence. Just noticing how that's already here. There's nothing you have to create in this space. There's nothing to do or to maintain. Just resting in our own presence, just relaxing the body, and just breathing. The mind is most likely active, and that's totally fine. That's just what is. So we're just allowing the mind to be active, just noticing that there's thoughts that are present. And then we're just gently bringing our awareness back to our breathing. Just letting the breath guide us into this felt sense of stillness within, this felt sense of presence. Again, there's nothing to create or to achieve or try and maintain. We're just resting in the stillness that's already present. Just feeling into that sense of calm, that sense of inner being that's already here. Also paying attention to the silence that's present. There may be noises in your environment that come and go, but there's always this container of silence that's present both within you and outside of you. Just pay attention to the silence. Let yourself relax into it. So we're simply just resting and reconnecting to the source of our being. We're allowing everything to be as it is in this moment. When thoughts arise, we just let thought be there. Noises in our environment, we let noises be there. Any body sensations or emotions or whatever your inner experience is, we're just going to allow everything to be exactly as it is. And in that allowance, in that acceptance, we can just rest in our being and reconnect to our source. Really just allow ourselves to breathe and be nourished by our reconnection with being. So what we're doing is we're shifting our attention from the foreground, all of that which comes and goes, our thoughts that come and go, the different noises in our environment that come and go, sensations in the body, all of these temporary, impermanent phenomenon that arise and fall away in our consciousness. We're just shifting our attention away from the temporary and the impermanent into the background stillness, the background presence that's always here. So we're paying attention to this background silence, this background stillness. Just resting in our felt sense of this stillness. Again, we don't need to create this space. Stillness is already present within us. A sense of calm and openness, the sense of ease. We're simply just letting go of our struggle, letting go of trying to do it right, trying to be a meditator. We're just resting in our own presence and just breathing and being. Just letting ourselves rest and be nourished by our own presence. So as we come out of meditation, it's important to really take your time and open your eyes when you feel ready, or you can continue to sit silently if you'd like. Again, really making a mindful transition and stretch or take a deep breath, but really maintaining contact with that stillness, that presence, and carrying it with you. So again, as you sit and practice meditation, this shift of this kind of reframe in your mind from, again, something you have to do to get somewhere else in the future or to achieve something or achieve a certain state. Ultimately, meditation is about just resting in what's already here, which is your own inner stillness, your own presence, your own being. And it's not about the future. It's not about actually practicing and trying to get somewhere else. It's about letting go of that, letting go of the struggle, letting go of constantly projecting our happiness and our fulfillment and our peace into the future, and just resting in the wholeness and the peace that's already here within you. So again, just a reminder that you are what you seek, and just by dropping in and breathing and being in your own presence, you can really reconnect with that source of being, and again, really be nourished by it. So I want to thank you all for joining today. I'm going to stick around for a few minutes and see if there's any questions. If you need to leave now, I hope you have a great day. And again, thanks for joining. Namaste. Yeah, thanks for your comments, everyone. Natalia said that I love thinking of meditation as something nourishing for my soul or for myself instead of being a chore. And yeah, absolutely, that's something that is a huge shift that takes place, and it really transforms your practice when you start feeling into meditation as just nourishment, and just a time for you throughout your day or whenever you meditate, for you to just rest and just be and breathe and reconnect with yourself, and it makes a huge difference. So. Thanks everyone for your comments. Appreciate that. So I got a question from Alex saying, how often do you meditate and do you feel cumulative effects? Which is a great question. So yeah, Alex, I meditate every day. Occasionally there's a day that I miss, but which is fine. Again, I think with meditation, it's important to develop a daily routine or a daily practice with it. You really feel the effects of it. And definitely is a cumulative effect as you continue to practice and you develop a daily meditation practice. You start dropping deeper and deeper into that, what I was referring to as that background stillness or silence that becomes a part of your natural felt sense of being, and you carry it with you throughout the day. And so yeah, I try and meditate every day. I usually meditate in the morning. I find that meditating in the morning is great because it just sets your day off on this really, in a really beautiful way, and you can again carry the effects of that peace or stillness with you throughout your day, and you really notice a difference when you meditate for a while consistently in the morning, and then you don't meditate. There's a huge difference. But again, meditation is great anytime. You can do it at a lunch break. You do it, before bed. kind of whatever works for you. But to develop a regular routine with meditation is very powerful. It keeps you consistent, and you definitely notice kind of a building or a growing sense of presence and peace within you as you practice consistently. So I really encourage you to take time to nourish yourself every day with some meditation. And it doesn't take that much. Even 5-10 minutes really can make a difference. And Alex also mentioned that 15-minute meditations have been great, and now I'm wondering if I can go deeper, which is, again, a great comment, and I encourage you to go deeper with your meditations and go longer. I think that these 15-minute meditations are great ways to drop in, but there's always, there's a huge benefit, and you get a lot out of meditating for 20 minutes or meditating for 30 minutes. It's just whatever works for you. I think starting off, when you're starting your practice, meditating for 10 or 15 minutes is perfect. And then you do reach a certain point when you want to go deeper with your practice and you want to meditate for longer, and extending those meditations out to 20 minutes, 30 minutes, even 45 minutes can be really, really powerful. So just really feel it out. Everyone's different. I think that it's important to just listen to your body and to listen to your being, and you'll know when it's time to deepen and extend your practice. All right. So again, wanted to thank everyone for joining. I appreciate your comments and questions, and I will be here again next Monday at 9 a.m. And I hope you all have a really peaceful, wonderful week. Thank you.